Welcome back everyone to Mona's Take. I am your host Mona Rose and we are here to talk about everything reality TV. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything I have coming up. I think last time I looked we were just over 1,000 subscribers, so I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you. We're going to talk about Real Housewives of New Jersey Tuesday night's episode as well as some reunion tidbits. People are acting on a whole nother level on that. So I can't wait to see that karma train coming through. Choo-choo. Mood of the day. Really? You gotta give us more credit than that. Some people, buckle up, buttercup. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. You guys have to excuse me. My allergies are giving me fits today, so I may be clearing my throat a lot. I'm gonna try not to have to edit too much of that out. If you're wondering about the new hair, I recently had a birthday and thought that I was 57 and realized I was only 56. So I said, what the hell? Let's do something drastic. So it is what it is till it grows out, right? Alright. So on Tuesday night's episode, Theresa again came in hot. They had Dolores's baseball charity event. Now, last week she's told all the women, basically, except for Dolores and Jennifer, to F off. She's mad at all of them. She's been hateful to all of them. But here's my wardrobe, or my workout line I want you guys to wear for the charity event for my brand. And Margaret and Tracy said, no. And Jackie said, no. So Melissa was like, I am not going to fight this battle. I know what it's like. So she went and changed. Dolores went and changed. Jennifer went and changed. So as she comes in to the clubhouse, she's like, oh, I brought some extra workout gear if you guys want to change into that. And Margaret says, no thanks, we're good. Which Theresa turned around and says, really? No thanks, we're good? That's what I get? And she stormed off. Gia decided to insert herself into the equation and told Margaret, well, she supported all of you. And Margaret said, and I've supported her too, but not just today. She says it's a charity event. This is about Dolores's event. And that's it. Margaret was not hateful, was not rude. And Gia goes into the bathroom and tells her mother what happened. But she says that Margaret was being a bitch to her. Now, we all know Theresa. You go after somebody she loves and she can go off in a hot minute. Margaret was not rude to Gia. Margaret was as nice as she could have been with Gia inserting herself into the women's drama. Gia may be grown. She may be 20, 21, whatever it is. But she's still one of their kids. I don't think she had any place whatsoever in getting involved in this. And I think that they're actually grooming her to actually continue on the show. I think she's getting paid this year. Something like $50,000. I don't know if it's per episode or what, but she is getting paid. She has her own confessionals. I find that odd. I still, as a viewer, look at her as a 15-year-old kid. I've seen this girl grow up. These women have seen these kids grow up. I don't think that she should be involved in the drama with the other housewives. That's my opinion. We also see that Theresa had thrown out there when her and Margaret were arguing about Louis that she wouldn't be surprised if Margaret was the one that was talking to the ex-girlfriend, and Margaret's the one that leaked it to the press, and Margaret's the reason that all these stories about Louis are out there. That was last week. I'm not, okay, Theresa said that in the heat of the moment. She's just being dramatic, whatever. She believes that. I just watched the after show with her, and she actually believes that Margaret is the reason that all these stories about Louis are coming out. Margaret's not the reason these stories are coming out. Louis is the reason these stories are coming out. Margaret didn't have anything to do with him filing bankruptcy. She didn't have anything to do with the lawsuits that are against him, both in business and personal. She didn't have anything to do with the women coming out and saying that he was abusive and that he had hit them around or smacked them around in front of their children. Margaret didn't have anything to do with that. Theresa is actually delusional, y'all. I think that woman has lost her mind. And she's like a dog with a bone. She doesn't give up. She just keeps going on and on and on and on. So anyway, back to the softball event. Or baseball event. Theresa got her digs in all night. Once Margaret was up to bat and she was saying that if she'd wore her workout gear, her ass wouldn't be jiggling like that, that it would hold her butt in together and that she might be able to actually hit the ball. I was like, that's just mean. It's just body shaming. I mean, I think, I don't know, Margaret's like, what, 55? Maybe a year younger than I am. And I think she looks damn good. She's probably had a lot of work done, but she still looks damn good. But Theresa's body shaming her because she's pissed off about the whole Louis thing. She doesn't want anybody talking about Louis. Another time, Margaret hit the ball, but it was a foul, and she just took off running to the base. And Theresa's like, oh my God, it's a foul. Why are you running? You're so stupid. You don't even know the game. That was shortly after she asked if they got a touchdown instead of a run. She's going to be talking about somebody not knowing the game. But it was just another example of her just going after Margaret. At one point, Tiki is wrapping up, I want to say it may have been Louis' shoes or something. And Theresa comes up and grabs the tape and says, I should just put this around your mouth and then that'll show you not to ask questions. And she does it in a jokingly manner. And they're laughing about it. Tiki actually asked her out on the field later on. He said, are we okay? We're good, right? And so Theresa's not mad at Tiki, but she's furious with Tiki's wife when Tiki's the one asking the questions. Like, you can't, I don't get it. I think she is just, I want to say almost insecure. Like, she doesn't want anybody coming in and taking over her spot on the show. So she's threatened by them. I honestly believe that's what it is. Because she's not like Tracy from the minute get-go. Of course, Tracy did give her a reason. Because Tracy inserted herself into family drama again. And she's telling her that she should stay out of it. Well, why doesn't she tell Gia to stay out of the drama between her and Margaret? You can't have it both ways. Frank was asked about the whole episode of the ball game where Theresa was going after Margaret and Tracy and the whole not wearing her wardrobe and should have even been brought up and all of this. And Frank says it's all stupid. None of it should have brought up. It was a charity event that Dolores worked very hard to put on, and it should have been about that and nothing else. They should have saved the other drama for somewhere else. I think they were all wrong. And he really had Dolores' back. He's like, that should not have even been there. Should have never happened. And I agree. We saw that Jackie had went to her therapist and they were talking about things that trigger her and if she knows why she may be this way. She talks about in school how she was overweight and how kids made fun of her. And she recalled one time when she was putting on lipstick and one of the boys walked by and said, "That's not going to do any good." And she's like, "You're right, it's not going to do any good because I'm a disgusting human being." And so that was not the start, but that's one thing that triggers in her mind when she's trying to get well. And, I mean, it's rough. I've known some people that have had trouble with anorexia and bulimia. And let's face it, I'm not a small girl. I like food and I overeat. And that's another form of sickness. I really wish, and I hope that she does take this seriously, but I wish that she would go into some inpatient and get the real help that she needs. Because, like her husband said, they're not going to fix this overnight. This is a 20-year plus thing that she's been going through, that she's been battling. If you look at the pictures of them at their wedding, you see nothing but skeleton. I mean, she's actually gained some weight now compared to back then. Not a lot, but she has. And that's in the back of her head. She doesn't want to lose, she doesn't want to gain weight. She doesn't want to lose her self-image. And it's all in the head. So I really, really hope that she takes it seriously and she gets some help. For her sake, for her husband's sake, and her kids' sake. Bill and Jennifer, they're seen going out to eat. And Jennifer just tells him, you know, you did what you were going to do while I was at home taking care of your babies and take care of your house. And you just went out and did what you did with no concern of me. And you can tell Bill don't want to talk about it. Not on camera, he doesn't. But I'm very proud of her for opening up and telling him how she's feeling. That can probably come more in private, but I kind of have a feeling that Bill is through filming. He didn't show up to the softball game. He told her he didn't want to be around them. You want to make nice with them and you want to make up with them and all of that, that's fine, but I don't want to be around them. I think we're coming closer to seeing, and I think that's, I don't know how that goes, but I would think that with her being a housewife, he would have to film somewhat. I mean, Lord knows I have Dolores, and she's always got her ex-husband Frank on. Of course, she's dating somebody new, so we may see somebody new in her life next year or next season. And I'm wondering what that means for Frank. Because if Dolores does meet someone that starts filming with her on a regular basis, are they going to push Frank to the background? I hope not. Because I like Frank. I like him being on there. I think he's funny. I think he's level-headed. He just makes the show. So, Margaret speculated that Theresa was the one that had Jennifer call around and try to dig up dirt on Evan. And it comes out and Theresa admits it. Theresa admits to telling Jennifer to call the person that she called and to find out if she had heard the rumor, because if she hadn't heard the rumor, then there was probably no truth to it. So Theresa now admitted that she's the one that had Jennifer going and doing the digging. So are all the guys going to turn on Theresa like they did Jennifer? Are they going to talk about what not a nice person Theresa is? Like they did Jennifer? I don't know. We'll see. And I just found out today that they are filming the reunion today. Theresa, as you know, she had surgery for, emergency surgery for taking her appendix out. And she's not been doing too good. She's been at home, but in a lot of pain, whatever. So I'm like, what does that mean, that she's actually going to be at the reunion? Is she going to miss the reunion? Well, no, she's going to be there. Gia put out something to all the housewives and asked them to please take it easy on Theresa. for the reunion because she can't yell and she can't get upset because she's still got the stitches and she's still not doing 100%. So Gia's asking the ladies to take it easy on Theresa. This whole season has been about Theresa being a tornado, as Tracy put it. Tracy calls her Tornado Theresa. He said, because you never know what kind of weather you're going to get when she blows in. But, so she is asking them to be nice to her mom and to take it easy on her mom so that she doesn't get upset. This whole season's been about Louis and all of the drama that comes with him. And she has fought with Tracy. She has fought with Melissa. She has fought with Margaret. She has fought with Jackie. The only two that she has not fought with is Dolores and Jennifer. Everybody else she's fought with. So, do you think that they're going to take it easy on her for their reunion because she's not 100%? I don't see it. Tell me in the comments what you think below. I'd love to see her at 100%, but I don't think the other girls are going to take it easy on her. I don't think they're going to have any mercy whatsoever. So, the season's almost over. I'm thinking the next episode's probably going to be the Nashville trip. I don't know if that's going to be... I have to look. I don't know how many episodes. We may have one or two more before the reunion. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. But anyway, that's about all I have for you guys today. Have a good night. And as always, much love.